Actually, the owner of this company, I was washing my bike at a car wash, and he came up to me and he asked me if I could wheelie. Well, I'm Bryce Moore. I ride a 2017 Grom, sponsored by Straight Vicious. Um, Without them, shoot, I don't think I'd be this far. They're pretty nice. Gave me this beauty, you know. What got me into stunt riding? Actually, the owner of this company, I was washing my bike at a car wash, and he came up to me and he asked me if I could wheelie. And I told him I can get it up and kind of chase him out. And he invited me on a stunt ride. And it was a Saturday, so the next day was Sunday. Met up at his house, and from there on, it was like, I seen him wheelie, and I was like, oh, I got to do this. Like, it's a wrap. Like, that day I was chasing wheelies all day, just being really reckless. I remember we wheelied the San Pedro bridges, and this dude just wheelied the whole bridge, like, hit balance point the whole way. And I was like, I got to do that one day. Like, I got to get there. So the end spot was B spot, and I just remember seeing Marcus, Ben, you know, B-Man, all those guys, all the killers, and they were just killing it on big bikes. And I'm like, I gotta be at, like, gotta get at that level one day, you know? And I just started wheeling, and then about 2 months into that, I crashed on a staggered wheelie, and I was down for about 3 months, and then healed up, had a lower tib fib fracture, it's right here, and healed up, got on a Harley, started wheeling a Harley for a little bit, then got rid of that, got a couple more bikes, then it just started progressing, and everything started clicking. I started hitting balance point, started getting more comfortable on wheelies, and went to an FRI, really got balance point, and then I couldn't afford big bikes. I hit a point to where, you know, money was tight. I lost my job, and I started going back to school, so I had to sell everything. And then I was stuck with this 80, and the 80 was something that I rode when I was like 12. It was like one of my second bikes, and just sat in the garage. So I just hopped on that thing every day. Every day. As soon as I got home, I'd be on it for like 3 hours, doing circles, wheelies, just trying to learn something. And next thing you know, I was taking it to B spot and built a 12 bar for it in school, at welding school, and started scraping it, realized I could scrape, and then from there it was just like full send on everything. And then, you know, ran into some family issues and kind of put me in a rut, and stunt riding was like the only thing to keep me level-headed. And that's probably what made me progress even more, is when my mom wasn't around to take care of the bills, and you know, she had some issues with her job. Her boss did some fraudulent shit, and she was incarcerated for wrongful reasons, and thank God she's out, and she's fighting her case now. She raised me and my brother by herself, single mother, paid the bills. I mean, she made over 10 grand a month, and now she's down to nothing. Now it's just me and my older brother trying to help pay the bills. So a lot of that stresses went to my stunt riding and helped me progress a lot. Like, all my anger is strictly gone out on this thing, you know, and thank God for Honda, because she's held up. So other than that, that's basically where I'm at today. It's like 3 years later, almost going on 3 years from when I first started wheeling. Started riding bikes when I was like 7, but yeah, stunt riding was like, I'm in it like 3 years, and hopefully I can make another 10, you know. Damn. So a lot of people go down and they don't get back up, so hopefully I can stay in the game a little longer, you know. most people, but we'll see. I was wheeling up fucking Downey Boulevard back to my buddy's house, and I was just scraping. I've been on a scrape happy, just like anytime fuck it, like, it's my favorite trick right now. So just learned it really and really got it down. So I was just scrape happy on the way home, not realizing there was a cop right behind my buddy's truck, and he was following us, and he was flashing his lights and his LED bars at me the whole time, and I thought he was pumping me up. And we get up to the light, the cop goes around him and pulls up right next to us, and I'm looking over at him, and I'm looking at me, and I'm looking back at my buddies. I'm like, fuck, what's gonna happen? He ended up just smiling and pulling off. Like, cool. Popped it up and hit another scrape, like, fuck it, I've been pretty lenient with cops, and cops have been pretty cool with me. Same on that LA ride, man, that shined a light at us, and she smiled, girl cops, they were loving it, Everyone likes little things that can get up, It's I don't know, it shows, like, how much I progressed in the last 2 years, and if it wasn't for like all my friends that surrounded me and let me ride their bikes when I didn't have a bike, or like when this thing's been down for a while, and I don't know what I would do without this company, and Ben and Brick and all those guys, man. They helped me out tremendously. I mean, I got an F4i to ride, I got this to ride. They lend out bikes like nothing. Like, I've been loaner bike gang for a while. any Grom, yeah, it's pretty bad. So I just got to say thanks to everyone that's really helped me out and really supported me through all the hard times and let me loan their bikes out to me. Like, it means a lot. It really does, you know what I mean? It's got me a long way. Kept me out of a lot of trouble, too. Kept me level-headed and,